So what you want to do when you pass is you're going to want to hit here, because this is the most level, the most flat, and the ball is just going to go straight in, and you've got a more angle here versus like here. And once again, this is your wrist, and you've got bone here, and so it's not flat enough to get the ball at angle. Yeah. Okay, so, and you want to start with your hands out, because this is kind of like a down and ready kind of thing. And when the ball's coming to you, you don't want to run with like your hands together, because it slows you down. Like you want to be able to run, get there, and then do your platform. So feet first, then platform, okay? So I'm gonna start out like this. We're gonna start down. This is like a lot of the times you'll probably be like in this position. And then I wanna toss, and I just want you to pass it to me, okay? Good. All right, so number one, I knew this was gonna happen. You already went ahead and stepped with your foot, which is perfect. I didn't even get a chance to tell you it. So right here, first thing you wanna do is you wanna step and pass. Because when I step, I'm able to go with the ball and go into the ball. And you're able to get under the ball. Versus if I was to stay here, I really only have one motion, which is this. I can't really do this. So when I step, my whole body's in sync, and I can get into the ball and pass. So you just want to kind of start out. Did you find them?
Yeah.
Perfect. You're going to start out, and then you want to step. Good. Right now you're dropping your chest, and so that's why the ball's going to me. So what I want you to do is I want you to like get up and give the ball an up. I'm gonna back up. Good. Alright.
Really soft.
Good. Perfect. Be in a rock. Good. Okay. Next thing I want you to know is in the game of volleyball, a lot of it is you're moving your legs. I know when you pass, it looks like a lot of platform, but it's not. So like when I pass, I'll give you this angle. When I pass, I'm moving to the ball, and I'm strictly just moving my legs to move my body with it. So you can, depending on how far away you are, like it's all about angle. It's all about space too. So like if I'm trying to get it to you, I'm just gonna use leg, and my arm naturally goes with it. Now if I'm further back, you're gonna give it a little bit more, because I gotta get it further. So since I'm here, I want you to go down, move, and then move your legs with it. Because you never want, like I said, it's all about angles. So if my platform's here, and the ball contacts here, it's going this way. But if I contact here, I've got a nice flat angle. All of this is in line, so the ball's gonna go here, okay? So you never wanna move your platform above your heart. You wanna keep it like in this range, from your hips up to your mid-chest, okay? Good. That's perfect. Good. Alright, so next thing I want you to know is in the game of volleyball, it is truly a team sport. Like you cannot play by yourself, because you get three touches only. You gotta depend on other people. And you have to have a lot of communication. So with that communication, it comes with calling the ball. Sure you did it in softball. In volleyball, you say mine. I like to say mine 3 or 4 times. So that way that person's not, well, if I say it once, they're like, well, I didn't really hear you. Okay, well, if I say it twice, then we could both be saying it. But if I'm like mine, back off my ball, the more communication, the better. So I want you to say, it's gonna be awkward at first. It's fine. Just say mine a few times. So like I'm gonna go like mine, up. Mine. Good. Okay, so you see how you, well, partially it's my fault, I'm a terrible ball tosser. You see how you reached for it? Okay, well when you reached for it, you dropped your chest to the ground. You wanna keep your chest up. So when your chest drops, your platform drops, and the ball went straight. So what you wanna do, same thing. Instead of just taking 1 step, just go ahead, take 2 steps. That way you can still get under that ball. Mine. Good. Mine. Good. Mine. lingo I like to use is plant your feet. So a lot of the times when I'm following a ball, I've got to make sure my feet are stable, so my body is stable. So I'm gonna go here, plant my feet, that way my whole body's in sync. When you pass that one, you get like this, and I'm only leaning on one leg. Now I've got balance, you've got balance. Not everybody has balance. If they're working on one leg, you don't have a good foundation. Come on. Good. Come on. Beautiful. Come on. Come on. Oh, that was pretty. Come on. Alright, so the reason why so many things come with passing is there's one person in particular who has to touch the second ball. They're called the setter. And what they do is they have to get here under your pass and to be able to push off to set someone to hit. Okay? So the reason why there's so many things that go into passing is, like if I'm passing a ball that's going at this angle, they can't get under that because there's so many things that they're only allowed to do before they foul out. Okay, so like they've got to get here up under the ball. So with that, you got to get like a high pass. So work on a little bit of height. Come on. Ooh, that was good. Come on. Good. Come on. Good. Come on. Good. Okay, you're leaning off that one foot. So if you're having to reach, 2 more steps. Come on. Good. That was good. This really isn't a busy road. We wouldn't be doing this up here. Come on. What you did was you did this. That little bit of jerk sent it behind you. Come on. Good. Come on. Alright, perfect. Alright, now what we're going to start working on is not every ball comes to you. So a lot of times you got to go to the ball. So if a ball is like, we already talked about adding a reach forward, so what we're going to talk about is adding a reach to the right and to the left. So what we're going to do is, there's different ways you can take it. One, balls to my right, I want my whole body always, there's certain circumstances, most of the time I want my body behind me to get me firm and make sure I can pass good. So if it's to my right, I'm going to go like this, I'm going to do like this, and I'm going to pass here. So I'm going to start here, it's to my right, I'm going to go here at more of an angle, but I'm still going to drop my shoulder. I'm going to get it to you by going here. Because now every time you're going to be able to like fully shuffle, get your one foot in front of the other, right? Same thing for my left. So on my left, I'm pulling here and I'm going like this. Okay, so let's start with the right. So I want you to start in the front. I'm going to toss, actually that's your left. I'm going to toss to your left, and I want you to, so go ahead and do this. So kind of just like get under it, platform out, angle, good. All right, so start down, okay? Good. All right, apply everything we already talked about. Angle, apply. So do this, get here, all right? So let's try, there's different ways to pass a ball if it's coming to your face. It's coming to your face, you don't really have time to back up. It's easier to go forward than it is to go backwards. So I like to start with more space back here. That way if the ball's there, I'm 2 steps and I'm there, right? But if the ball's behind me, I'm like, and I can't get it, I can't do everything. So when a ball's coming to my face, I can either take it like this, which is the same thing. I've got a flat hand, it's coming up to me, and I'm pushing it up. Or I can take it like this and push it. So like, I can take it like that. That way doesn't really work for me. But this way, I can just push. So we'll talk about, let's try pushing first, okay? I'm not gonna hit it at you. just gonna kind of like, good. 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 Alright, then go set volleyball. They call it a double. So what happens, it's normally on the second, it's normally the setter who has to do it. So what happens is when I go up to take a ball, if this hand pushes off and this hand pushes off next, like I'm pushing and then this one pushes, and you see that spin on it? It's called a double contact. Like I touched the ball twice and I'm not allowed to do that, except on the first touch. So it really doesn't matter. Like you could take it here and you could just push it and you could just like spin in all types of directions. First touch doesn't matter, or else we wouldn't be doing this or this. Okay, so let's try pushing it like this. Okay, it's kind of an introduction to setting. Yeah, perfect, thank you. All right, so I want you to put your hands on your hips. Put your hands on your hips. All right, pull them out. Just like this. So you want to open up your hands, open up your fingers, loosen your hand. All right, and so what that does is when the ball falls into my hands, thumbs are back, by the way. So like, I know it's kind of weird. The thumbs are like that. Yeah. So what that does is my hand is now formed to the ball. So that way when I take it like this, I don't know why, but I think of it like if you had to catch a baby, you want to have like a soft, like I can kind of catch you, not like firm, okay? So let's try it like that. So loosen up your hands. So right now you put them together, but they got to be loose because you got to form with the ball. Now, go back to, you know what, actually, let's turn. You're hitting the ball this time. You don't have to worry about a road. Good. I like that one. Good. Alright. So, start passing. Good. 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 Alright. So you're going back to this again. Kind of leaning forward and you're pushing up forward on it. But it's all level. You gotta keep that back foot grounded. Good. Good. Okay. Good. Alright. Good. Good. Alright, get some water.
Working on hand-eye coordination.
Okay, so I'm gonna toss the ball. I want you to get it in there. Footwork, same footwork, grounded, hand-eye coordination. Where you need to hit it is right there. Good. Alright, I'm gonna start tossing it to the right and to the left, okay? Alright, so same thing for this. Step back, step forward. Either way, you gotta get behind your body behind the ball. Okay? Good. I know this seems really easy to her. I've had girls who they don't have any eye coordination. Good. I might just move on to hitting. Before I can get at this. Perfect. work on hitting. Because you have a great version, and I don't believe it. Okay, so hitting. Another step. Okay, so you can either do whichever you're comfortable with. Actually, let's go ahead and do a 3-step. Okay, so you're gonna start here when you're waiting for the ball. I told you the setter sets the ball to the hitter. So when you're waiting for the ball, start with whatever foot you're comfortable with. All right, you're gonna do this. You're gonna go left, right, turn this foot, left. Okay. Now, what we do is we say big step, little, little. Because what you're doing is, in real, you're gonna go here, 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 up, right? So you gotta be able to really put in to these last 2 steps on your toes to really push off the ground and get as high as you can, right? Okay, so you're gonna wanna go big. This is when you start to turn, little, little, and then jump up, right? Okay, all right, so now what I wanna do is I wanna go left, right, left, jump. Go ahead and get into that swing. Perfect. All right. Start speeding it up. So we're gonna go left, right, left, jump. Okay. All right. So fast you got. Perfect. All right. So one thing you are doing, you're going out like this. You're going out, and then you're going in. Kind of need to keep it lined up. Like you need to go here, 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 up. Keep it one single line in front of you. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to add arms. So what I like to do is, so volleyball's changing. It used to be a 4-step, which was right, left, right, left. That's how it was when I was taught. It's now just left, right, left, up. So what you're going to do is you want to start with this foot forward, right? And waiting on the ball, you want your hands in front. So that way you can go ahead, rear back here. So we'll do arms. Okay. So go forward. Right. And then swing them back. And you know when you swing back, you're naturally going to go back up, right? Right, so swing back, up. And then, have you ever shot a bow and arrow before? Give me a bow and arrow. Perfect. So same thing. So you're going to pull your shoulder up, turn your hand, open it, get ready to hit the ball. You want like this. Alright, now you want this hand up because you want this hand open too. Because what this hand does is it helps you locate the ball. Like I'm looking for the ball, perfect. I've located it, now I can drop and I can get on top of the ball to snap. Okay, so dangling, pulling back, going up, finding the ball, and snap your wrist. So you really want to like full set, snap it as fast as you can. Because what you want to do is you want to meet the ball at its highest point. So when you're going up, you want to be at your highest point, but you want to meet the ball here too. So that way you get down on top of it to put it there, right? Okay, so let's do it again. So we're up forward, backwards, up, locate, down. Perfect. All right. You want to keep doing that, or you want to add foot? Yep. All right. Forward. Throw back. Go up, and then push it down. Perfect. So what you want to do with this hand, like before you hit, you want to go here, but you want to pull this hand. So when I'm here and I pull my hips, so you want to open up your entire body. You want to open your hips. You want to open your shoulders to the ball, so that way you can fully come around, give your arm the momentum it needs to put down on it, okay? So when I pull, my entire body automatically comes with it, right? So that's why when you're 2 feet, that's why you start this way, but you land here. So I'm here, my chest and my hips are open to the ball, but then I'm able to fully rotate my shoulders to the ball to put speed on it, okay? So we're gonna go here, pull it back, pull it up, pull, and when you pull, you wanna go on top. So you don't really wanna go like this, because if I contact the ball like this, I'm more so getting up under it and I'm rolling it over, right? So I wanna go up and down. So it's like kind of like a windmill. You wanna go up and down, up and down, okay? So you're gonna pull, up, down. Pull, up, down. It's really important to add that snap because it doesn't matter how fast you swing your arm, without the snap, it's not gonna land the end. If I contact it here and I'm still slapping, that ball's going out. So really the snap down is important. Perfect. So we'll do here, one more time. Back, up, snap down. Perfect. All right, let's add feet. So first, you're starting here, you're dangling, then you're going back, step, step, locate the ball, jump up, snap, snap. Perfect. All right, so ready, we're waiting. Here we go. Step, 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 up, snap, down. Perfect. All right, so here we go. Step, 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 up, snap, down. Perfect. All right, waiting. All right, step, 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 up, snap, down. All right, I'm gonna watch you. And there we go. Ready? Go. So, step to here. Oh, not forgetting the footwork. So, foot forward, here. All right, now take the next step here. Remember, this is big step. Okay, little, up, snap down. Okay, so there you go. So you can do that as slow as you want at your own pace.
So whenever I go back, is that when I step forward?
Yeah, because, okay, so this is what it looks like. So like I'm here, I'm up, I'm snapping, I'm down. So like that's it and fast. So like really you're doing this, you're pulling back so you can get up as big as you can and putting down on it, okay? So you want up, swing back is the second step. Each step has its own like motion. So it's like step, step, then these last two have step, step, right, and then down, okay? Wait. All right. Okay, it's just gonna take a little bit more practice, but you've got it. You pretty much got the basics. Alright, I'm gonna toss. I want it here. Alright, so bring your arms up. We're gonna hit. So do last motion. So find the ball. So here, locate the ball. Open your, like a lot of times in volleyball, your hands open completely like this. Alright, find the ball. Alright, second thing, you gotta bring it here. Relax your wrist. Because this has to be straight. It all has to be like one single motion. Okay. So you're gonna find this. Okay. Now swing. See what I talked about earlier, how you went straight for it. When you gotta go straight around it, snap. Ball goes down. Right? Okay. Does that hurt your knee? Okay. I have knee pads, so just let me know. Okay. Find the ball. Alright, put it down. Good. Alright. Find the ball. I can put it down. Find the ball. Put it down. Good. On the ball, put it down. Good. All right, when you contact the ball, same thing. You gotta loosen it up. Because your hand can't, I mean like, likely your hand's not forming to the ball like this. I mean it can, but with more this, you've got more power on that ball to like grip it and put it down, okay? Literally. All right, this line right here is the net, okay? Somebody's serving over here. All right, you've got a player right here, player right here, a player right here, player right here, here, and here. This is called your base position. I'm trying to think of what to connect it to. What'd you play in softball?
First base and left field.
Okay, so in left field, right? Did you have like a base spot to stay, and then when the ball came, like you've got to run and go grab it?
Pretty much.
Okay, so this is a base spot. This is where they stay base-wise. And then when the ball comes, right, like if the ball's going here, this person's gonna run over here, pass the ball. All right? This person's coming here to set the ball. So say she's gonna set the ball all the way over here, right? And this person is going to back up and do the footwork that you just learned to come forward to contact the ball here to put it on the other side, okay? I know that's a lot of X's and O's, but, oh, I was gonna go somewhere. And connect it. I totally forgot. Right, this is your side of the court, okay? This line right here, is called the 10-foot line. It separates front row, which is this X, and this X, right? These are your hitters. It separates front row from back row. So you got 1, 2, and 3. So when you said, are they just anywhere, they're going to be in this range. So when the ball, depending on where the ball is, I'm not going to get too deep in it. You'll learn it as you play the game. This is where they are base-wise. And then when they have to hit, you know, you can't do the footwork standing here. Because if you do, you're going to go into the net. So you've got to do the footwork that you just learned, that 3-step approach that we just worked on. So that means your base is here, but you've got to come back here so you can do 1, 2, jump up, hit the ball. Does that make sense? Okay, so any questions about that? Okay, so like I said, you've got 6 players. I'm going to go ahead and teach you what they are, just so while I have my board. So you have 3 hitters, and you've got 3 back row. This is your setter. So this is the person that we talked about with the hands. Once the ball comes over, they release, and their spot goes here. So they're going to run up here so they can be hip lined with their hitters, and then they're going to set the ball, right? These 2 are your defense players. So these are AKA your passers. So when we just worked on, you know, passing, we had our platform, you moved your feet. That is your passers. You're going to be passing more than likely one of these positions, okay? Now, this is, you know, typical. This is middle. This is because she's in the middle. This is your middle hitter. This is your right side hitter. And we call this our outside hitter. Or left side, let your left hitter, but it's typically called outside. And I'm not really sure why. I'll look into it. So this is your middle hitter, right side hitter, outside hitter. Here's your setter and your 2 defensive players. And then like, here's your sidelines, right? And they've got the same on the exact same side, except it's gonna be opposite, right? So like, this is gonna be their outside because this is their, it's flipped, like this is their outside, and this is going to be their right side hitter because this is their right side. So when you're hitting what we just worked on, when you're slapping down the ball, that's what you're getting ready to do when you're standing in one of these 3 positions. You're waiting on that setter. She's got to move, get a high pass like we talked about. She's got to get a high pass to be able to set the ball up and nice to where they can do the footwork and put the ball down to how they need it. Okay, so let's go back. And let's do this. Alright, so let's go back now. And actually, can I get you to swap? Because technically, find it, put it down. Good. Okay, so what I want you to do is, I'm going to toss it. So I'm just going to do this. I want you to find it, put it down, okay? So toss it. Good. Good. Getting on top of it. So don't forget, pull this arm, pull it, then snap down, okay? Good. Up against the door. I'm going to go here, snap down. Okay? So same thing. I want you to step, follow into it. Kind of like you're hitting. You're throwing a softball. So, find it, step, down. Alright, it's really all about snapping that wrist. This is what's going to teach it to you. When I first learned how to hit, we did a tennis ball first. Alright, so step, find it, put the ball down. Good, that was really good. So it's this one continuous movement of teaching you how to do this, finding it, but also snapping. You can't do that with a volleyball, you know? Good. Alright, so with that, you bent your elbow. So you bent your elbow and you just went down like this. So like I said, it's one continuous, like you're winding up and you're getting on top of it. Better. Better. That was good. so you're gonna go up, and you wanna just go over just like that, okay? Go up. So I want you to toss, same thing, because when I toss, finding it, right? So I'm tossing, finding, putting down. And it's all about that whole thing. Wind up, snap, okay? Alright, I want you to nice toss, find it, put it down. This hand. Yeah, there you go. It's okay, it's gonna take a couple times. That's hard. Really hard. Alright, so pushing forward, gotta come back, get on top. It's the same thing, you gotta wind it up. So, don't forget, so right now you're kind of back here and you're waiting for it, but it's here. Because you guys go here and then get on top, okay? So, once you hear tossing, finding it, putting it down. Good. Alright, so back up. See if you can put it together. Alright, so I'm going to go here. Wait. Down. Still. Here. Walking in. Here. Down. Good. Better. Got it. Up. Your elbow is completely in front of you. So if that's it, then you need to toss a little bit up. Because if you're reaching for it, then it's the toss. So let that drop and then just do it again. Better. Good, that was good. So you're going up and I'm putting it down. Good. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a high toss, find it, wait for it to come down, then get on top of it, okay? So I'm going to do high toss, find it. Okay? What do I mean when I say find it? There you go. Okay. So, high toss. Oh, that was a terrible toss. That was me, that was me, that was me. Good. It can come to you and it'd be perfect, or you're going to have to shift over to the right, then go, or shift over to the left. Good. Get in. Here. Okay, ready? Good. Good. Now, I like it. You've already added it. Start jumping. Just jump straight up. Okay? Good. Alright, so what you're doing is, or what I've observed, you're either hitting it like this, and if that's the case, then you need to watch your hand hit the ball. Because if I'm hitting it like this, then you need to pull it over just a little bit to get on top. Good. That was better. Wait just a second. You contacted it here. You need to let the ball drop so you can get it. Good. Oh. Good. That was good. Like I said, it's easier when you got a net and a court to work with. Okay, you're here, completely throwing everything out. So turn your hips, find it, pull, snap down. Alright, pass it to me, and I'm going to set it back up. I want you to put it down. Now it's going to be a true live ball. This is controlled, but a true live ball, okay? So I'm going to pass.
Is that that? Or
Yes. You ready? Good. Alright. sit there and be like, okay, pass. Okay, put your hands up. Like, it's not gonna be like that. It's what you think is best for you and the ball. Good. Now, if you're doing that, one hand behind the other. Good. Find it. Good. Good. Find it. Oh, that was hard. That was me. Good. Find it. Good. Good. That was, I tried. That's okay. If you're having to shrug, take it like this and set it up like that. Right? Alright. Now, do you think that was good? Is that the smartest one to do? Okay, there you go. Good. Find it. Good. Good. That was good. That one was the best one. Good. Ah, don't do that. Don't hit that. Or don't do what I'm going to do. Alright. Gotta give me high cross, okay? I'll pass. Good. That was good too. So really, I can see the snap. I can see you finding it, snapping it, putting it down. I got to roll in the ball, and then you got it all. Okay. It's okay. I tried to save it for you. Good. 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 See that set? That's what she's going to do. She's going to find the ball, push it at you. Keep it like that. Good. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I'll grab it. Good.